love all night, I work all day. I said I love all night, then I work all day. What a shame it seems to be. I can't find no time to play, 'cause I love all night, and then I work all day. I said I love all night, and then I work all day. Fill my cup up, up with sweeter wine. Fill my cup up, up with sweeter wine, so I can drink, drink to lose my head, think, think to keep my mind. Every time you fill my cup up with sweeter wine, every time you fill my cup up with sweeter wine. Oh, 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 oh. Been around the world in a rocking chair. Been around the world in a rocking chair, but I've never been to the moon. I'm getting too old to really care, and I don't believe I'll ever go down there. What need have I to ever go down there? I just love all night, I work all day. I said I love all night, and then I work all day. What a shame it seems to be. I can't find no time to play, because I love all night, and then I work all day. I said I love all night, and then I work all day. I said I love all night, and then I work all day. Oh, 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 oh. Running races with my shadow. God knows it's been a battle, but no one knows that the race has really just begun. It's too soon to count the cost, to say who's won and say who's lost. I keep ahead by running for the sun. And when someone says, now what's been on your mind, I simply say it's an old friend of mine. Slow in winter, fast in summer, my shadow is a pretty good runner. On a clear day, if I don't move, my shadow will. And that's the time that you should see him, when he's making me look like a walking museum, and he's keeping me going but still I think I've got a chance. I never told my shadow about today. Running races with my shadow, God knows it's been a battle. I get behind every time I turn around. It's too close to count the goals, to say who's won and say who's lost, but I'm bound to win as soon as that sun goes down. But I'm bound to win as soon as that sun goes down, down, down. But I'm bound to win as soon as that sun goes down. Running races with my shadow, running races with my shadow, running races with my shadow. They say that love's a foolish thing. It can only break your heart, but the kind of love that you've been giving me has given me a brand new start. And it's the kind of love that makes me want to stop and look around. Kind of love that makes me want to slow down. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. And the only thing that is for certain is that nothing is for sure. So may you follow where your heart may lead you. May your heart be pure. And when your race is run, won and lost, I pray that you have found the kind of love that makes you want to slow down. When your race is run, it's won and lost, I pray that you have found the kind of love that makes you want to slow down. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Stephen Foster, minstrel show. It's been a long time ago. Stephen Foster, they've taken your banjo, but your memory lingers on. Yeah, your memory lingers on. We used to sit around the piano. We used to sit around the piano. Well, we used to sit around the piano, singing them songs of yours. I was 7 years old, I was singing them songs of yours. Summer nights, singing them songs of yours. And I can still remember Jeannie, and I can still remember Jeannie, and I can still remember Jeannie with a light brown hair. The Cape Town lady still sing that song down there. Yeah, the Cape Town lady still sing that song. The Cape Town lady sing it all day long. Stephen Foster, God surely blessed you with those fine, fine melodies. Stephen Foster, they're counted among the best of this songwriter's childhood memories. And I can still feel the sunshine, and I can still feel the sunshine, and I can still feel the sunshine on my old Kentucky home. You roll it into my mind like a stepping stone. Hey, Stephen Foster, you really got into my mind with your minstrel tunes and old romantic rhyme. Stephen, I love you. Stephen, I love you. Stephen, I love you. You're one of the family. So get that banjo back on your knee. And oh, Susanna, you take the soprano line, and I'll just harmonize here from behind, and we'll sing Beautiful Dreamer one more time. And we'll sing Oh Black Joe just one more time. And we'll sing the Swanee River, River one more time. It's gonna run all night, it's gonna run all day. Stephen, don't look away, 'cause old Susanna, she still cries for you. And the old folks at home, they do too. Can't you hear their voices calling you? Stephen Foster, freeway, feeling free. Drive on, drive on, drive on. Hitchhike hero, that was me, walking on down the road. Well, a big truck stopped with a heavy load. Drive on, drive on, drive on. And the driver said, where do you want to go? I said, driving on down the road. Well, he put it into gear and we started to roll. Drive on, drive on, drive on. He shifted into second and the tires grabbed a hold. We were driving on down the road. Then he popped it into third and we started to move. Drive on, drive on, drive on. There was a fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear too. Driving on down the road. About 10 years later he started to smile. Drive on, drive on, drive on. And that's when the needle fell off of the dial. We were driving on down the road. And we never left the fast lane, don't you know? Drive on, drive on, drive on. Except to do a little flying low. We were flying on down the road. And I mean, we were flying on down the road, oh yeah. Flying on down the road, flying on down the road. Oh, 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 oh. Something in your mind that the doctor won't explain. Well, I saw him today, but all he would say is one man's a woman is another man's pain in the ass, but it's alright with me. If you're tired of walking, we can run for a while. If your back itches, I'll be glad to scratch it, but mama, mama, just don't fight with me. They're using are awfully strong. Yeah, everyone agrees that there's something wrong, but it's alright with me. If you're tired of walking, we can run for a while. If your back itches, I'll be glad to scratch it, but mama, mama, just don't fight with me. Take off the chains in which we've been caught. Take a broom, make some room for thinking our thoughts. Whoa, come on down now, take a look around. Take a look around. Get the moon in your eyes and get your feet on the ground. Oh, we can make love make the news. We can do whatever we do, it's alright with me. If you're tired of walking, we can run for a while. If you're back itches, I'll be glad to scratch. But mama, mama, just don't fight with me. If you're tired of walking, we can run for a while. If you're back itches, I'll be glad to scratch. But mama, mama, just don't fight with me. Mama, 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 just don't fight with me. When I was small, my daddy said to me, when you grow up, well, what are you gonna be? I said, I'm gonna be a man. He just smiled, reached down and took my hand. He led me down the forest trail. Stories and he told me tales. Then I went out and found them true. Oh, the days were long, there were many things to do. Then I grew up, set out for town, knowing I ought to settle down, start a family, set down roots. But I got restless in my boots when I heard the singing and the humming of the trucks on the highway. And it's still all the same. Oh, the show goes on, but it's got a different name. And there's still many things to do, but they don't make the days as long as they used to. I've walked a few roads, talked to strangers, been in pleasures and I've been in dangers. But when I tell my kid a story, it's the same old tale my daddy made up for me. Yes, I settled down and I got my family. I got a wife and she understands me. Stay at home and I read the news, but I still get restless in my shoes when I hear the singing and the humming of the trucks on the highway. guitar, searching for a long lost tune. But I end up looking out my window and I'm howling, howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Sweet memory, she comes around midnight, but she goes away too soon. Leaves me with my mouth hanging open, and she leaves me howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Sometimes I wish I was aware. Other times I wish I was a werewolf, but I'm just an ordinary dog, prowling round in the afternoon, waiting for the sun to go down so I can begin howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. I've been howling at the moon. I've been howling at the moon. Howling at the moon. Well, I've always dreamed of driving up to Reno with her daddy in the backseat with a gun. That's the kind of dream that some folks call a nightmare. That's the kind of midnight ride that ain't for fun. But somehow it turned out completely different. The surprise was a pleasure through and through. And now Reno's nowhere near driving distance. So this old French-speaking town will have to do for this old-fashioned shotgun wedding. And I've heard it's a crying shame. Do you say I do? Well, I suppose it was an old-fashioned shotgun wedding. Give the child a name. He'll be happy to be having one of those. Well, we lived 10 years without that piece of paper, and making legal moves were kind of slow. And that's 10 years of sharing the same bathroom. And if that ain't being married, I don't know. But we went ahead and had the ceremony. Now our lives are still the same, except of course there's one new possibility that's open. I've always dreamed of having a divorce. Shotgun wedding, and I've heard it's a crying shame. Do you say I do? Well, I suppose it was an old-fashioned shotgun wedding. Give the child a name. He'll be happy to be having one of those. Shotgun wedding, and I've heard it's a crying shame. Do you say I do? Well, I suppose it was an old-fashioned shotgun wedding. Give the child a name. He'll be happy to be having one of those. Sitting here in my rocking chair, here by the window has the weather over there. We take it easy, yeah, we take it slow, hanging loose by our fingers and our toes, hanging loose by our fingers and our toes, hanging loose by our fingers and our toes. Oh, 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 oh. Sitting in the circle of our friends, we don't care where that circle starts or where that circle ends. others go.